We are live. We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the BLUETTI live stream. I am your host, Tim. Natslim1, let's go. Oh, are we live? Yep, we're live. I guess we're live. Okay, Natslim1, Blake, hello, very good to see you here. How you doing? All right, great, guys. We are live. Are we live? Are we live? Let's get started. Yes, let's get started. Okay, great. So guys, yeah, we are live on YouTube and on Facebook. Today's Thursday, and we're gonna be live from 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Who am I here with? Natslim1, Sean Tharp, Bobby Rogers, Classic Car Traveler. Okay, guys, very good to see you here. Today we are here with the EB70S, AC180, AC300, and B300. Those are the power stations we're going to be talking about today. Now, we do have time-limited discount codes. Those are not as huge as before. We do have a discount code for PV120, portable solar panel, PV200, portable solar panel, and the bundle EB70S and PV120. We're also going to be having giveaways every 25 minutes. We're going to be giving away our BLUETTI mini fridge. This is going to be our last giveaway. BLUETTI cap. BLUETTI, everything's from BLUETTI. It's all our merch. BLUETTI t-shirt, okay? A very cute t-shirt, and BLUETTI phone tripod. Those are nice giveaways. And you can also see the current offers right here in terms of the products that we have today on the live stream, okay? And again, guys, giveaways every 25 minutes. Benedetto Saculo, Hector Samuel Rivera, JW, Jack, the Huckster. Very good to see you guys here in the live stream. Guys, don't hesitate. Give us a like, and let's see, guys, if you have any questions. If you have any questions, definitely ask. We're here to help. We're here to answer your questions, okay? We would be happy to help. So let's kick things off with the EB70S. Then we'll talk about the AC180. It's going to be very exciting because AC180 is our latest portable power station, launched together with the AC60 and B80. It was like a 2-week gap between the launches of these two. So those are all new. And what does that mean? Well, it means that we were able to make it very advanced. You know, we put a lot of advanced features that you guys definitely like. For example, we can now control the charging speed. Yeah, it's the same as for EB3A. We have power lifting mode. We have grid enhancement mode that helps to charge in places where the grid power is not very stable, okay? So super excited to share all of those features. And my favorite one, which is the app control. Hello, Chris Adams. Very good to see you. Guys, give this live stream a like. We have 4 likes already. Also remember that the comments are only available for our subscribers. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, okay? Because to take part in the giveaways, you want to be commenting. And to comment, you want to subscribe, okay? 70 people watching right now. Awesome. Awesome. So let's kick things off with, how about we start with the AC180? Why not, right? EB70S is an earlier unit. We talked about it yesterday, but we did not talk about the AC180 yesterday. So how about we kick things off with the AC180? What do you guys think? All right, great. So this is the AC180. This is our only power station that is filling the gap between, you know, like 500, 700 watt-hour power stations and 2,000 watt-hour power stations. So we had to have something in between, right? Because many of you guys might not need the AC200 Max's 2,000 watt-hour battery capacity, right? If you're looking for something more portable, AC180 is a good option. Now, AC180 has the battery capacity of 1,152 watt-hours. The maximum AC load is 1,800 watts, and the surge power is 2,700 watts. It's more portable because the battery capacity is slightly lower, so the weight also is lower. So what is the exact weight? What is the size? I can tell you that, guys, because if you're looking to put it in your RV or something like that, you want to know the exact size, right? So in fact, it's very nice and compact. It's only 13.4 inches by 9.7 inches by 12.5 inches, and the weight is 37.4 pounds only. Alright, in the box you will find all the accessories you will ever need to charge your AC380 wherever you are. If you want to charge from a wall outlet, all you need is this AC charging cable. You probably recognize this cable. Those cables are everywhere, right? Those are so-called computer plugs. You don't need an adapter. This is the T500 adapter that we use for AC300 Max, AC300P. You can also use it for B300 or B300S as an additional charging method. But guess what? You don't need this adapter to charge your AC180. All you need is this cable, and this cable is included in the box. However, even if you lose it or even if you forget to bring it, you will find these cables everywhere, right? Those are everywhere. I can literally see 1, 2 cables like this right there next to their computer, next to the PC. All right, so this is the cable that is included in the box, and it will allow you to charge your AC180 from a wall outlet or from a gas, propane, or diesel generator. Now we have 2 more cables that accidentally dropped on the floor. So I'm gonna pick them up and show you guys those cables. So these 2 cables I'm talking about are obviously solar charging cable that is also included in the box. And as for a solar charging cable, we have MC4 connectors, the most universal connectors, MC4 right here. Not only can you charge from our solar panels, we don't include them in the box, they would augment the cost, we don't want that. You might not need our solar panels, but if you do, if you are looking for high quality portable solar panels, definitely check out PV200 or PV350 or PV120 BLUETTI portable solar panels. Those are MC4, so you can charge from any solar panels on the market as long as the voltage is compatible. Now, if you're looking to recharge from your kind of residential rooftop, rigid type solar panels, great, as long as the voltage is compatible. And what is the voltage limitations? It's right here. You don't have to remember that. It's actually written just above the input. It's from 12 to 60 volts and 10 amps. One more cable you will find in the box is, yes, you're right, this is the car power socket plug. Again, the same DC7909 to car power socket plug to recharge from your vehicle, either 12 volt amp or 24 volt and 10 amp. Also in the box you will find the warranty and the certificate of quality pass. And guys, what do you think about the warranty? How long is the warranty period? Well, as a matter of fact, it's not 1, not 2, not 3 years, not even 4 years. It's 5 years is the industry-leading warranty. We beat our own record, 5-year warranty with AC60, the one you can see behind me, because we give a 6-year warranty for that one, okay? But with this one, you have a 5-year warranty. We having problems with the Facebook Classroom, right? Or not? Okay. Rambling Bob Reviews. Hello. Homesteader 1983, 2 bods and a dog. Hello, guys. Very good to see you guys here. Give this live stream a like. 20 minutes before the giveaway, right there, pointing at the countdown right there. 20 minutes before the giveaway. Let's get started. So you have all the charging cables you need in the box, okay? You have your warranty card, you have a certificate of quality pass, and we have warranty for 5 years. You buy it now, you have it under warranty till 2028, right? So it's a very, very nice warranty for 5 years. Hello, Tom Cotta, good to see you. Okay, now, how many cycles do we have here, right? Well, it all comes down to the battery capacity. To the battery chemistry. The battery chemistry is lithium iron phosphate battery. You guys know that? As a matter of fact, in BLUETTI, we only make power stations with lithium iron phosphate battery. Why is that important? Why am I talking about that every single time, multiple times during a live stream? Does it even matter? Is it important? Well, it is very important because apparently lithium iron phosphate batteries are safe. They don't set on fire like lithium ion batteries, right? Number 2, they give you 5 times the runtime of lithium ion batteries. Here we have 3,500 cycles, right? You can charge it and discharge it 3,500 times. And what happens after that is that the battery capacity drops to 80% of the original capacity. It doesn't die, you can still use it. It's just that it degrades to 80% of the original capacity, okay? you've got 3,500 cycles. Hello, Nox Bennett. Very good to see you here. How is it going? Now, 3,500 cycles. How many years is it? Well, let's say you charged and discharged every single day. Even if you recharge every single day, you got 10 years of runtime, right? It's very easy to calculate 3,500 divided by 365 days in a year. We've got, hold on a second, 365. We've got 9.59, so 10 years of runtime. 10 years of runtime. Even if you run one cycle every single day, right, for 10 years straight, no days off, you will still get 10 years of operating time. And even after 10 years, you will still have 80% of the original capacity. And what is 80%? We can calculate it together, guys. You can open your calculators and we can do it together. 1,152 watt hours multiplied by 0.8. That's 921.6 watt hours. This is even after 10 years or 3,500 cycles, right? So this is really, really good results. Now, it will serve you for a long time. And the reason why is because primarily we have lithium iron phosphate batteries, the best batteries in the game. And number two is because we have an advanced battery management system, Hey guys, do we have any problem with the live stream? What is that? Facebook. Okay, Facebook. Let me see. Let me check the Facebook. Okay. Now our live stream on Facebook is all set up. Let me check because anyway, must not have started. Oh, okay. All right. So let me try changing the time. Right now, Facebook, I changed the time so we can start in 3 minutes. Okay, we can start in 3 minutes on Facebook. Okay, guys. All right, now back to the AC180. Back to AC180. What outputs do we have? What outputs do we have on the AC180? Let's take a look. Good evening, fellas. Silvestris. Happy Camper 00. Good evening, guys. Very good to see you guys here. Okay. Guys, I love the community that we have here on our channel, so feel free to ask and answer questions. It's all about you guys, it's not about us. If you guys have any question, definitely ask. All right, so what outputs do we have? Number one, and I'm not even sure you can see that. Well, we have a wireless charging pad on the very top, right? This one is a 15 watt wireless charging pad. You can charge your phone. Can you charge from phone from this one? Well, wait, hold on a second. I opened something accidentally. Yeah, yes, you can. Let me show you guys how it's being done. Look, guys, just place a phone on the top, and your phone starts charging wirelessly, just like that. Okay. So charge your phones, charge your other electronics like earbuds, AirPods, right? You can charge them wirelessly. Now, your devices will get a little bit hot, which is okay, because this level of heat is definitely manageable by the modern phones. Your device will get warm/hot, but again, this level of heat is not damaging for the battery. Okay, what do we have here? We have a nice screen that will never turn off if you set it to never turn off. It will only turn off when the battery dies. So it's a really nice update I like about the AC180. You can also set it to 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, or to never, like I said it right now because I'm showcasing the AC180. Lots of new names this evening. Hello to all the new faces. Hello, yes, lots of new names indeed. Hello everyone. Hello, Peter Plummer. Report. Sorry. Okay, so here's a 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port right here, as you guys can see. Now we have a USB-C port over here. We have USB-A port. We have one pair of USB-A ports. They are at 5 volts and 3 amps, so 15 watts. And we have one more pair, same 5 volts, 3 amps, 15 watts. So we have 4 USB-A ports in total and one USB-C port, 100 watts. We have 4 wall outlets, and each of them supports this sort of 3-pin plug, right? So for example, if you take a look at the EB70S, you will find out that we have 2 outputs that support a 3-pin cable, 3-pin plug. However, these 2 do not. Now, here, as you guys can see, all of these 4 ports support this 3-pin plug. And 3-pin plug usually correlates with more powerful devices, right? So it's good news. Now, what else do we have here? Again, on the top, we have this wireless charging pad. Let me turn it around a little bit. And on this side, we have our input, okay? We have our AC input right here. This is 120 volts and 9 amps, okay? Again, guys, you don't need an adapter to recharge your AC380. First of all, you don't have to carry that bulky adapter with you. This is number 1. Number 2, if you ever lose this cable, right? You can find it. It's cheap. You can find it everywhere, and it's not expensive. And number 3, if you forget to bring it, right? You can still find it everywhere. So awesome. Now the DC input is on this side. It's actually in front. So here's our DC input, and I ran my 30 fit RV with the AC380. AC wasn't going or my water heat, but it ran everything. XX. Greetings from West Tennessee. Greetings, ANS1293. Okay, guys. So this is our DC input, DC/PV input, right? It says 12 to 60 volts DC and 10 amperes. I absolutely love this. Oh, everything else, right? I absolutely love this input because it gives us full 10 amperes, so it speeds up charging for car charging and also for solar charging. And it's from 12 to 60 volts, so we can connect more powerful solar panels or a couple of solar panels in series, because when we connect a couple of multiple solar panels in series, voltages add up. So the upper limit here is 60 volts. We can connect a couple of PV200s in series. We can connect some other panels in series, so we have more solar input. It accepts 500 watts of solar input maximum. And one more thing I absolutely like about AC380, and unfortunately EB70, because it's an earlier model, it doesn't have this feature, is that the DC and the AC input are separate. So you can charge from AC and from DC at the same time. Hello from Quebec. Hello. Very good to have people not only from United States and Canada, but also from Quebec. And we also have here, I think, Benedetto Saccola, I think from Italy, right? So very nice that we have multi-national community here. Sorry, Quebec is in Canada, I know, before I get corrected in the comments. However, a French-speaking part. So anyway, guys, we're happy to have everybody here. However, unfortunately, those prices we present and discount codes, they are only for the United States. So if you want to check out the prices for Canada, for example, is BLUETTIpower.ca. You can go to BLUETTIpower.ca and you can see the offers for Canada. And BLUETTIpower.eu, yeah, see Italia, awesome. And you can, you can see the offers for European Union, for example, BLUETTIpower.eu. Okay, great. So the AC and the DC inputs are separate, right? This is good because we can charge from any AC and DC charging methods at the same time, right? For example, we can charge from a wall outlet and from a solar charging cable, from solar panels. We can charge from a wall outlet and from a car. I don't see how this one is particularly very practical, but we can do that, right? We can do that because those inputs are separate. We have our AC input here and DC input here. Now on the back side, we don't have anything. We just have some technical details over here. We have rubberized feet here on the button with some barcodes and things like that. We have our fans here, obviously one fan here, and the other one is on this side. Also, this device has a short circuit protector right there, and it's also grounded. That one is called grounding. So some places might require you to have your device grounded. Some communities, or maybe if you take it to a concert, and you know, this does not adapt to safety too much because our power stations are already very safe. However, again, if a certain place requires you to have your device grounded, you know that it is grounded. Okay, so okay guys, just let me double check. What about the Facebook live stream? We still can't start it? Okay, do you need the code, whatever? What is that? What is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? Huh? Okay, all right. Let me see what we can do, because we definitely have people who are waiting for us on Facebook, guys. Give us a second. We'll try to set up the live stream on Facebook. I can actually see myself on Facebook, right? I can see myself on Facebook. So let me double check if we started live stream there or not. Talk about the grounding. Yeah, exactly. It is grounded. It is grounded. It is grounded. Again, guys, as I said, it doesn't really contribute to safety. It does, but like our units are already very safe because we use lithium iron phosphate batteries. But it is grounded. Okay. All right, guys. Do you guys have any questions about the AC180? Let me know in the comments. What's the code? The code for what? No, we're talking about the code for the live stream. Now I'm talking about the code for... We don't have a discount code for the AC180. We have a discount code for PV200 and for PV200 and for P120. Yeah. Okay. All right. String key. And let's see what we can do. Event. Okay, right. We're still trying to start a Facebook live stream while we're waiting. We'll just go ahead and keep talking about the AC180. One thing I particularly like about it is the screen. The screen shows us exact information, maybe even more than we need. So, guys, let's zoom in. Click 2 there. Please press 2 on the camera, and we can zoom in. Hey, 2. Yeah, awesome. Hold on a sec. Our cameraman is coming. Okay, great. So what we have in the center is the battery percentage, right? Not like before, not like on EB70S, we have like, you know, this approximate like 20, 60, 20, 40, 60. Here we have the exact percentage, 72%, right? And by the way, hello, Bert Window. Hello, Tim, and everyone in the chat. Good evening, afternoon, and good morning. Good evening. I think it's morning there, right? You're in the Philippines. Nice shirt. Put that in for a giveaway. Okay. We'll see what we can do there. If we can, I'm not sure about the stock. I'm not sure we have enough of that in stock. There was, yeah, but we can definitely ask. Okay, so 72%. Now output is here. That shows how many watts are coming out, right? When we are using this power station. So for example, guys, let me show you. I'll just add my phone here on the top, and we've got like 3, 4, 5 watts. Inverter efficiency is 85 to 90%. It's morning here in the Philippines. Beautiful. I want to go to the Philippines. The best water. I went to Bali. I went there during the raining season, and the water was not clean. I've heard that the water in the Philippines is really clean. I want to go there. So outputs right here. Okay, great. Yeah, output. Yeah, we just started our Facebook live stream. Output. How many watts? So I was charging my phone, for example. It's only a couple of watts, right? Input, how many watts are coming in? How about butting the time reminder in the app? Time reminder, what do you mean by that? I don't quite understand. Okay, so 72%, 49.8 hours left before the device is fully discharged. This time will change in accordance with this time, with this wattage. Okay. Now input, how many watts are coming in when we are charging our AC180. Here we have our eco mode, and eco mode will turn off your AC and DC inverter in 1, 2, 3, or 4 hours, depending on how you set it in the app. And it will do it if there is no load for AC and or DC. Now, this icon right there shows us that the wireless charging pad is on, right? So because some people just forget to turn DC on. Well, in fact, the wireless charging pad belongs to the DC family, right? So you have to turn DC on. Now, if I turn DC off, you will see two things. This icon will be gone, and this icon will be gone too. So let's do it. Boom, and indeed, this icon is gone, and this icon is gone too. So now they're back on. This is wireless charging pad, input, output, watts, AC, DC, right? Okay. Now, what else, guys? What else? Let's take a look at the app, right? Patrick Plumber report was talking about the app, and I want to show you guys the app. I absolutely love the BLUETTI app, and the thing I love about that is that those guys from the app team, they are constantly improving it. They're constantly improving it, and I like that. But it's funny because as I was talking about that, I have problems opening the app right now. Might be because they are right now improving it, constantly improving it, working on it, you know? The number under the percentage. Yes, there is number under the percentage. Oh, you mean added in the app, right? Thank you for this suggestion. We'll definitely talk to the guys. You know, they actually don't reply to my messages anymore because I have too many suggestions. Many of them are coming from your feedback, guys. So, but I'll let you know, guys. I'll keep you updated what I can do. I'll tell them, hey, how about we add this EOT, estimated operating time, to the app, right? That would be cool. That would be, and I think it's going to be a very simple software update, right? Well, I think we can do that. Let's see what happens. The time that's left on the battery isn't in the app. Yeah, it is not, and I'll see if we can add it in the app. Thanks. All right, so speaking about new features, guys, right now we can add one device to the home page. So let's connect to my devices. Over Wi-Fi. My devices, and let's find AC180 right here. Okay, and what we have here is, well, our home page. So we have our PV input. You can see PV input. If we click on it, we can see power, voltage, and current. Here's our grid input. We can see again power, current, and frequency. DC output. Here's our DC output. And here's our AC output. Now, when you click on the DC output, nothing happens. But when you click on the AC output, what happens is we can see power, voltage, and current. And you guys can see the voltage is 120 volts. And let's go back. We can also turn off the power station from the app. We can turn DC off. Like right now, we can turn AC off. We can turn them back on. Okay, now here's the settings. And here is the new feature that some of you guys have not seen. And by the way, if you haven't already, please update the app. There is an update. Just go to your app store and update the app. And here we have one new feature, which is, let me see if we have it here. Oh yes, homepage display. Boom, click this one and says you can only add one device to your homepage. Are you sure you want to add this one? Yes, we are. Click OK and see what happens. Hold on, so give it a second. Give it a second. It's still loading. Hello, folks. Hello. Wave from Science. Jeff, hello. Very good to see you here on our live stream. Can you use the charger enhancer with the AC180? You mean advanced settings and grid self-adaptation, which used to be called grid enhancement mode, if I'm not mistaken? Or do you mean charger enhancer like DO5OS? Yeah. Okay, so, and guys, see what happened? We added AC180. on the main page, on the home page. Now we have AC380 here. Okay guys, it's time for our first giveaway. So let's go. Our first giveaway is BLUETTI cap. Let's go to the to our live stream on YouTube. Let me open it on my phone and let's do a first giveaway. Okay, our first giveaway is going to be BLUETTI cap. Yeah, DO5OS. Yes, thank you for the answer. Thank you for the reply. Waveform Science. So you can do that because the voltage is compatible, but there is no point in doing that. Okay. So, I'm sorry. We have a typhoon here. Probably the government's calling and telling that, you know, they're taking care of us. They sent us a bunch of messages that we should stay indoors. Okay, great. So 10-second countdown, guys. Keep typing. Keep typing. I have 28 people here. Quite a competition. We'll do one screenshot for YouTube, and then we'll go on Facebook, and we'll do the same on Facebook. So 10-second countdown starting right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see who wins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm not even looking, guys. I'm not even looking at the phone. And let's see who wins. It's Knox Bennett. Knox Bennett, congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, now please send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. It's livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. As for now, we are only able to ship in United States, Canada, and select countries in the EU. We are not able to ship in other countries. Okay, guys? So this is our limitations as for now. Now let's go on Facebook and let's do the same on Facebook. Let me open Facebook on my phone. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's see. Okay, BLUETTI Global. BLUETTI Global. Again, now we're giving away our cap on Facebook. Yeah, there we go. Oops, this is a short video. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We are now on Facebook. We have 16 people here. Awesome. Okay, guys. So you guys can keep typing. BLUETTI cap right here. I'm here with you guys. 10-second countdown. Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's see who wins. It's Joe Ziegler. Joe Ziegler. Congratulations. Last comment here, Joe Ziegler. Congratulations. Now, please send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. Livestream@bluetti.com. Send us your shipping address and your phone number. As for now, we're only able to ship in Canada and the United States and select countries in the EU. So thank you for participating in our first giveaway. Congratulations to the winners. Please email us within 48 hours. And we'll send you the giveaways. Now, guys, our second giveaway starts in 25 minutes, and our next giveaway is going to be BLUETTI t-shirt. So, congrats, says Tom Cota. And, guys, let's keep going. So, let me, guys, bring you back to the app, and let's rediscover the app one more time. So I'm super excited about this new feature that we now can add one device to our homepage. And I think you would agree, one device is actually enough because most of us will be using one or two devices at the same time maximum. So now we have it on our homepage. We can click on it, right? And we can make a bunch of changes here in the settings. Let's click the settings here. Now we can change the name of the device if we ever want to. Here's our user manual in the app. It's also available on the website, but it's also in the app. User manual, and you can change the country. For example, we have people from Italy here in the live stream. So here we have user manual for Italy or for United Kingdom or for Canada, for example, right? So let's go back. We can share a device. You can let other people scan this QR code and then they can connect to your device, but only one account can control a device at a time. Okay, let's go back. Now we have our home page display. You can always uncheck it if you want to, and then we removed it from our home page. We have 3 charging modes, same as for EB3A and AC300. So we have our standard charging mode, which is the default charging mode. We also have our turbo charging mode, okay, and our silent charging mode. So what is the difference? Well, the charging speed is definitely different. So under standard charging mode, which is the default charging mode, you will be able to recharge your AC380 at the speed of around 1050 watts, even though it's not going to be consistent. It will depend on the state of charge of the unit and also on the temperature of the unit. If it's too hot, it will drop the charging, it will decrease the charging rate because the unit will be adjusting the charging speed in accordance with the current temperature and also the state of charge. So in other words, if it's like at, let's say 10%, it will be charging faster than what it is at 85%. Okay, so under this charging speed, you will be able to recharge the whole unit in around 1 hour and 40 minutes from 0 to 100%, and in less than an hour from 0 to 80%. Next, silent charging mode, standard, silent. So silent charging mode, the charging speed will be around 260 watts and will take you 5 hours to recharge from 0 to 100% and 3.6 hours from 0 to 80%. So obviously this time is not, use this mode when the time is not detrimental. For example, when you're charging it at night, you really have like the whole night to recharge and you want it to be silent, so go ahead and enable silent charging mode. Turbo, use this mode when urgent power is needed. So go to turbo charging mode and the maximum speed will be up to 1440 watts. Will take you 1 hour and 18 minutes, charge from 0 to 100%, and 42 minutes, only 42 minutes to recharge from 0 to 80%. So you have 3 charging modes and you can control them here in the app. Now, we also have powerlifting mode. And what is powerlifting mode? Well, under powerlifting mode, you can load purely resistive loads, hitting devices up to 2700 watts, okay? Please don't run devices with an inductor or a motor, or in other words, devices the spike that have very high spike, right? So, but you can run hitting devices, purely resistive load devices, up to 2700 watts. And 2700 watts is the surge capability of this inverter. Now we have eco mode right here, so we can control AC inverters eco mode and DC inverters eco mode. We can set the wattage, the exact wattage we want, from 15 to 30 watts. Can be 16, 20, 25, 29, 28, 30 watts, right? So, and we can set the time right here from 1 to 4 hours. So, for example, in this case, we set it to 25 watts in 4 hours. That means that if we have eco mode on, right now it is on for AC, the AC inverter will turn off in 4 hours if the load is lower than 25 watts. Same goes for DC. For DC eco, the wattage limitation is different. It's lower, so it's from 5 to 10 watts. So it can be 5, 6, 8, 7, you got it, 10. And we can set a time here. So it can be 4 hours, it can be 2 hours, 3 or 1 hour. So in this case, that means that DC inverter will turn off in 1 hour if the load is lower than 5 watts. Okay, great. So this is the eco mode. Next, we have firmware upgrade. So we have our ARM, DSP, and BMS upgrades here in the app. Another very good reason to use the app is that we have firmware upgrades. And we have our advanced settings here. We can change the frequency from 60 Hz to 50 Hz if we ever need to. And grid enhancement adaptation. Now it finally explains what it is here. I like that they added this. So basically it says The system can charge normally even when the voltage on the electrical grid is unstable due to voltage spikes, drops, or other instabilities, right? And you can enable this charging mode. However, I have been told that under this charging mode, the UPS might not function as promised. And what is UPS? Definitely not the delivery service. UPS is uninterruptible power supply, right? So we have UPS built in here, and it's an offline UPS, and the switch time is only 0.02 seconds, or in other words, 20 milliseconds. In other words, it's very fast, so we can call it UPS and not EPS, which is emergency power supply. We just hit 100 views here on for this live stream. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. If you're enjoying, please give us a like. It helps us grow. I'm really impressed with the AC300. I'm glad to hear that. Received it yesterday. Very impressed. Awesome. Perry Albert, I made it. Hi, Ron. Hi, Perry. Hi, Perry. So we have the same power stations we had yesterday, Perry. The only difference is that we now have AC300. So that's why we decided to start from it with AC300 because we didn't have it on our live stream yesterday. Okay, guys. All right. So, what else there to say about the AC300? Let's take a look at the price. What do we have? I have the price here. So, AC300 is $899. So, $899 divided by 1152, which is the battery capacity, that is 78 cents for a watt hour, or $0.78 for a watt hour. Also, the operating time is 10 years minimum. Like, if you use it very intensely every day, you can use it for 10 years. In reality, it's going to be even more than that, like 12, 15 years. We have warranty for 5 years. So it's really, really inexpensive if you look at it, you know, through the prism of using it for 10 plus years. Then you will find out, for even if we take, you know, 1152 and divided by 10, right, it's going to be $115.2 a year. 115. And if we divide it by 365, that is only 31 cents a day. Not only you have power for your outdoor adventures, but also you can back up your essential loads for a couple of hours if needed. Now, if you have solar input, that's even better, because now you can always charge from your panels as long as there is sun out there in the sky. You know, even during power outages, even when you're off grid, you can definitely recharge from your solar panels. We also offer bundles, AC380 and PV120, AC380 and PV200, AC380 and PV350. Let's talk a little bit about the solar input for AC380. The cables are included in the box. You don't have to buy anything separately. It's 12 to 60 volts and 10 amps. It accepts 500 watts maximum. What do I mean by that? Well, if the outer input is, let's say, 600 watts, it will accept 500 watts maximum. It will just waste the remaining 100 watts. However, it does not harm the unit as long as the voltage is compatible. So the highest voltage it can handle is 60 volts. Okay. Now you can go for 2 PV200 panels, and under good solar conditions, you will be able to recharge your AC380 from 0 to 100% in just 4 hours and 6 minutes. And from 0 to 80% in just 3 hours and 18 minutes. You can also go for one BLUETTI PV350. You will have an input of around 280 watts under, more or less good solar conditions. And you will be able to recharge from 0 to 100% in 4.7 hours and from 0 to 80% in 3.8 hours. You can also go for one BLUETTI PV420. And you'll recharge your AC380 from 0 to 100% in 4 hours and from 0 to 80% in 3.2 hours. I don't think it sounds bad. I think it sounds actually very, very good, quite fast. And I told you guys the numbers for like good solar conditions, but still realistic, not laboratory conditions, because those are not very helpful, are they? Hey Perry, very impressed. Okay, very nice, guys. Very good to see you guys' comments. All right, great. So this is the AC180. Again, it has a lot of advanced features. How about we go ahead and charge our AC380 right now and test different charging modes? Well, one thing that I want you guys to know in advance so that you guys can lower your expectations is that now it's already at 72%, so it's quite high, so it might not charge at its fastest maximum speed, right? The reason why is because it's already charged to a very, very good degree. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this cable, which is included in the box, in our wall outlet, quote unquote, because it's our EP500 Pro. Okay, let's plug it in. And I'm plugging this one in the AC input. Okay, great. Now let's take a look at the charging speed. Turning this on, okay. All right, great. So now we turn on, we can see grid. We can see grid right here, and let's see what happens. We've got 270, 300, and 500 and 600. You see, guys, it's changing so fast. 700, 900, 1,000, 1,000, 1,100. I'll just leave it there. I'll just leave it there, guys. 1,400 and so 1.4, 1.2. Only 18 minutes, 0.3 hours before it's fully charged. It's already at 73%. What mode are we in? Can you guys guess what mode are we charging at? Let me know in the comments. Because we have a delay, I'll tell you. So this symbol, this sign, this icon means turbo. Turbocharging. This is the fastest charging mode, turbo charging. I like how heavy duty the charging cord is. Yeah, definitely. This cord is very reliable. It's thick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and change the charging mode in the app. So we are in turbocharging mode right now. We can see it in the app. We can also see it here. This icon means turbo. And we can also see it from here, turbo. So silent. Let's see how charging speed changes from 1.3 kilowatts, right? Oh, standard. Yeah, almost. That was turbo. So 266. Now it's 266. And what happened? What changed? Immediately, it's silent. My mic, by the way, is right here. Okay? And you see, guys, the distance between my microphone and the fan is like 10 centimeters. And yet, it's completely silent right now, isn't it? So 266 watts of input, and this time changed from 0.3 hours, which is 18 minutes, only down to 1.4, right? 1.4 hours. So still quite fast, but significantly slower than under turbo charging mode. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it from silent to standard. And from 269 to 1,050. 49, 53, 55, 52. Okay, great, awesome. So, and again, only 0.3 hours before it's fully charged. Standard, silent, turbo. Control the charging speed yourself, depending on whether you need it fast, whether you need it to be completely silent, or standard. Now you can probably hear the fans, can't you? Yeah. So, it's charging under standard charging mode, 1,060 watts. Only 18, hold on a sec. That was under what, 72% when we started charging? Now it's 77%. That is very fast. That was like 5% in what? In like under 5 minutes. Very fast, super fast. What do you guys think about that? Honestly, it's not staged. I didn't know it would charge so fast. We have our AC and DC and grid. When we have grid, it also means we have UPS, so uninterruptible power supply. Let's also try running something from it as we're charging it at the same time. How about run this kettle? We boil some water. We boil some water, guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's plug it in. Let's turn AC on, either in the app or here by clicking this button manually. Manual labor. AC on, and let's zoom in on the screen and let's start this. Oh, I already started the kettle accidentally, so let me start one more time. Boom. 1256 watts. It's still charging faster than is this charging, right? This icon shows it's charging, and we have 54 minutes before it's fully charged, right? And if I turn this kettle off, you will see how this time recalibrates from 54 minutes or 0.9 hours to only 0.3 hours. Let me start this kettle on one more time. By the way, 78%. That is very fast. Start this kettle, and boom, this time changes from 0.3 hours all the way up to 0.9 hours, right? Running this kettle. And I can also run something else at the same time. For example, I can charge my phone wirelessly. I can place it horizontally or vertically. Oh, oops. But I have to place it in the center. Either horizontally or vertically, but in the center. Yep. Charging. How hard is it to ship to Hawaii? Wow, you know what? I actually didn't know where Hawaii was until recently. Before I look at the map, Hawaii is like really far. I thought, and don't laugh guys, I'm not American or Canadian. I thought Hawaii was in the Caribbean, like next to Cuba. No. It's all the way in the Pacific Ocean. I was like, oh, that's where Hawaii is? That is far. So, I think that would be really not easy to ship to Hawaii. Especially if you're talking about batteries, right? Right, so we are charging a phone and kettle at the same time. Running a kettle, not charging a kettle, obviously. Pedro Plumber report, I don't know. We have to ask this question. We have to get an answer from our logistics team. But yeah, we can ask. You know, Hawaii is in the middle. Yeah. What is it like? How many hours would it take to fly? Let's say from Las Vegas or from from California to Hawaii. From the East Coast to Hawaii, or wait, West Coast, right? Yeah, to Hawaii. I honestly don't know if they ship to Hawaii. Yeah, neither do I. Asking for a friend. Yeah. Okay, so let's boil the water because I noticed you guys want to see that we have done something. Like, oh, I didn't see the water boil. Let's boil the water. Let's boil it. 8 hours. Oh my God, 8 hours. That's like flying from China to Europe. 8 hours. A good part of Maui has no power due to the big fire. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit so we can see that the input and the output stays the same, but we want to see the water boil. Want to see that we're not faking it. It's a real kettle. It's not an actor. It's a real kettle that will boil. It's 1.2 way to Hong Kong. It's 0.5 way to Hong Kong. Yeah. Okay, boiling water right now. Taking some break. I think 2 hours is a bit too long. What do you guys think? Should we do our lessons for like an hour or an hour and a half? Or maybe 2 hours. By the way, we have 8 minutes before our next giveaway. It's CGI. Lol. LA to Hong Kong. It's like 16-hour flight. Yeah. Wow. 16-hour flight. But when you flying from LA to Hong Kong, you arrive much later, right? Because you're flying we are about to fly from Hong Kong to LA, not to LA, to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we're traveling back in time. You know what I mean? Because we're like plus 8 hours here. Oh no, not plus 8 hours. We are plus a lot of hours here. You could get the faster. You could get there faster using BLUETTI power. It's like a super. You should have another show outside. Yeah, none of our typhoon is coming. Yeah, that would be the best show. It's a big typhoon coming here soon. Maybe tonight. Yes, you'll get there about the same time you left. Exactly. I mean, is it just me? But I couldn't figure it out. I was like, wait a second. We fly from Hong Kong and we arrive at the same time. Yeah, because we're traveling back in time. Time zones. Yeah, I heard about them. Okay, so oh, the water has the water boiled? We literally missed it. I'm sorry, guys. Clearly unintentional. But yeah, we're charging my phone right now. 10 watts, 11 watts. Great. So it does that with ease. The fans are like moderate speed. The nice cool wind, nice cool air coming from those fans. Great. So AC380 is an amazing unit, and we're still able to offer it at 78 cents for a watt hour, $899 in total. You have warranty for 5 years, and the estimated operation time is 10 years. Okay, great guys. Let's move on. EB70S. EB70S is not our most advanced unit. It's one of our earliest units, as a matter of fact. But it still gets the job done. So here's our EB70S. What does it have? Well, first of all, the battery capacity is 716 watt hours, right? The maximum AC load this inverter can handle is 800 watts. The surge power is 1400 watts. Now on the top we have our wireless charging pad, 15 watts as always. Tim is a time traveler from 1467. Great times, huh? 1467. 1467. What happened in 1467? Is it any significant date? Okay, so we're charging my phone right now from this wireless charging pad. 2 watts, 3 watts. Yeah. What do we have here? We have our AC inverter. We have 4 outlets. My first, your first BLUETTI generator. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice, really nice. So we have 4 AC outlets. 2 of them can handle the 3-pin plug. 2 of them can handle this sort of plug, 2-pin, you know, without the 3rd pin. And this is what we have on the AC side. On the DC side, we have 2 USB-C ports. I definitely like that. I like this because I personally can charge, for example, my iPhone faster, and my MacBook, or, you know, for example, like all the Apple electronics, they all use USB-C. So I definitely like the fact that we put 2 USB-C ports here. I want to see it on more power stations. We have 2 USB-A ports, 5 volts and 3 amps. We have 2 DC 5520 barrel connectors, 12 volts and 10 amps, and we have a 12 volt and 10 amp car power socket right here. Okay, so I think quite decent DC part right here. What do you guys think about that? AC part is also quite nice. 4 outlets. We have a built-in light. This light has 3 modes: medium, high, and SOS. Yeah, and we have a carrying handle on the top because it's meant to be portable. We also have our fans here. 1 fan here, 1 on the other side. Here we don't have anything, just some info. Some rubberized feet, so it's nice and steady, and you can't push it around. And the screen is simple, you guys know that, but it shows us the input, the output, it shows us the eco mode, whether it's on or off. And you can, by the way, you can turn it off like this. Boom, and now eco mode is gone. And you can turn it back on. I would keep it on, personally. I think it's a great feature to have enabled, because if you accidentally forget to turn off, or maybe, I don't know, you leave the house and you're still charging something, when it's charged, when there is no load, it will automatically turn off if you have eco mode. You can also change the frequency, but it's not really relevant because the frequency is set correctly to 60 Hertz. Okay, great. So, what else is there to say about the EB70S? It is not the advanced unit, as Pedro Plum reports that it's his first BLUETTI generator, right? But it still gets the job done, guys. So you will not get an app control, you will not get all those different charging modes. It does require an adapter to charge. This one, the EB70S adapter, T200S adapter. So it's 25.2 volts and 8 amps, right? Here's your input. It's from 12 to 28 volts and 8 amps. And here's how you recharge. Again, let's plug it in. The government's calling again. Probably wanted to tell us about the typhoon that's coming. Okay, so now we're charging it. This adapter, as you guys know, will turn from green to red, and when it's red, it's charging. Interesting. 199 watts right now coming in. 198. Is how you recharge your unit. Now, can you use solar panels? Yes, of course you can. You can use solar panels. We include this solar charging cable. Solar charging cable with MC4 connectors. It accepts 200 watts maximum. It doesn't matter what input source it's coming from. It might be from a wall outlet, might be from your car, or from solar panels. So it's 200 watts maximum. But you want to pay attention to the voltage limitations. So I would recommend, guys, go no further than 1 PV200, right? And it's 28 volts. It's 26.1 volts. PV200 is open circuit voltage. So 1 PV200 is perfect for EB70S. Okay, great. So it's time for a second giveaway, which is going to be BLUETTI t-shirt. Let me open the live stream on my phone. And let's see, guys. Guys, are you ready? BLUETTI should revamp the EB70S to be as durable like the AC300. BLUETTI is great. Thanks for the giveaway. Okay, great, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep typing, keep typing. And t-shirt is our second giveaway. Giveaway time. Yeah, let's go. Let me give you guys more time because we have a delay. Just making sure everybody is tuning in. BLUETTI is great. BLUETTI 56. BLUETTI 768. Okay. Let's go. 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, let's see who wins. And it's Vici E. Vici E. Congratulations. Congrats. You won our BLUETTI t-shirt. Let's go to Facebook. Oops, it's not Facebook. This is Facebook. All right, guys on Facebook, keep typing. We are doing the giveaway on Facebook in 10 seconds. You guys are ready? Yeah, let's go. That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, that's so many likes. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. All right. So, okay, it's Benedetto, Socorro, Salvatore. Okay, yeah, awesome, awesome. But unfortunately, we cannot. Can we ship to Italy? What? Can we? Italy, ship to Italy? Yes? Maybe. We don't know. We will. Well, send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. It's livestream@bluetti.com, and hopefully we can ship to Italy. If not, we will come up with something. Congratulations, Benedetto. Congratulations, Benedetto. Congratulations, Vici. Guys, our email address is livestream@bluetti.com. Okay, awesome. So, yeah, send us your shipping info. It includes your shipping address and your phone number. Okay, great. So, guys, we already stopped. We stopped charging. Yeah. So, how much time it would take us to recharge our EB70S? We can calculate it together. So, from this adapter, as you guys saw, we would get an input of around under 200 watts, right? Under 200 watts. So that would take us 4 hours and 6 minutes to recharge from 0 to 100%, and 2 hours and 54 minutes to recharge from 0 to 80%, right? Again, this adapter is 25.2 volts and 8 amps. So in theory, if you multiply amperage and voltage, you would get 201.6 watts. However, this machine accepts 200 watts maximum, okay? So, and there is some power loss, obviously, through the cord. So you will get around 199, 198 watts, close to 100 watts. It's still like 4 hours from dead to full and 3 hours from 0 to 80%. That's still quite fast, in my opinion, even though we can do much faster with the newer units. Speaking about car charging, this is also a possibility, an option. Here is your car charging cable, DC7909 to car power socket plug. And if you're charging from your 12 volt and 10 amp cigarette lighter port in your car, it would take you 9.5 hours to recharge from 0 to 100% and 7.2 hours to recharge from 0 to 80%. Now, if you're the lucky one and you have 24 volt and 10 amp input, good news, because you can cut this time in half, and now it will take you 5 hours to recharge from 0 to 100% and 3.6 hours to recharge from 0 to 80%. Solar charging. The solar charging cable is included in the box. You don't have to buy it separately. What's more, we give you guys the most universal connectors, MC4 connectors. DC7909 to MC4 connectors right here. And all you need, if you're looking for portable solar panels, all you need is BLUETTI PV200. BLUETTI PV200 has the open circuit voltage of 26.1 volts, which is perfect because the upper voltage limitation here is 28 volts. And not only here, but also on EB3A, EB55, AC60, B80. So it's universal. You can get one PV200, and now you have one high efficiency, high quality, portable solar panel for all of our small power stations. What's more, if you need to charge bigger power stations, all you want to do is connect a couple of PV200s in series, and boom, you can charge it much faster, because bigger solar panels, talking about AC300 Max, AC300, B300, the voltage limitation is higher. So I would recommend get one PV200 so you can charge all of our smaller power stations, right? And then if you need to charge bigger power stations even faster, get a couple of PV200s. So you can get up to 5 to 6 PV200s. So it's really universal. So For example, if you want to get like one PV350, that is great. That is a very nice and high efficiency solar panel, but you cannot recharge your EB70S from your PV350. Why not? Because PV350's voltage is 46.5 volts and the maximum voltage limit here is 28 volts. So unfortunately, that would be an overkill and you would harm your unit. So please don't recharge from solar panels with voltages that are too high, with voltages that are not compatible. Again, it says it right here, you don't have to remember it, it's 28 volts maximum. Say you're charging from one BLUETTI PV200 under good solar conditions, it would take you only 4.5 hours to recharge from 0 to 100% and 3.2 hours to recharge from 0 to 80% from one BLUETTI PV200 panel. Okay guys, and now finally the price. What is the price of the EB70S? It's $499. Is it a good price? Let's calculate it together. So the battery capacity is 716 watt hours. So we're gonna do math. 499 divided by 716. We've got 0.69 or 69 cents for a watt hour, or $0.6 or $0.69 for a watt hour. So basically, you guys know that the market price is $1 for a watt hour, and the good deal is 80 cents for a watt hour, right? And now we are at what, 69 cents for a watt hour? Great deal. Again, not the most advanced unit out there. Even for BLUETTI, it's an earlier unit, but it still gets the job done, guys. So let me know, guys, what you think about the EB70S. Happy number. Congratulations, hello Tim and BLUETTI family. How much is 1,800? How much is 18,000 BLUETTI bucks worth? Worth a lot. That's a lot of BLUETTI bucks you have, Bob. Don't tell anybody, or you will get robbed. No, I'm just kidding. That's you're rich, Bob. I almost have 18,000 BLUETTI bucks. Oh, that's not Bob. That's Petrol Plumber report. Petrol has that many, not me. Okay, got it. That's a lot of BLUETTI bucks you have. Yeah, you BLUETTI bucks rich. For sure. You can exchange BLUETTI bucks for our merch. You can get BLUETTI cap, phone tripods, mini fridges. I have it, not about. Got it. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, you can also exchange for, most importantly, coupons, right? Because you must think, who wants your merch? Now, our merch is actually pretty cool, right? But you can win our merch, but you cannot win discount coupons. So you can exchange your BLUETTI bucks for coupons. That is great. Yeah. How many mini fridges does it take to trade for AC500? There is no BLUETTI mini fridges to the AC500 converter. Not that I'm aware of. But you have a couple of mini fridges, don't you, Bob? You at least have two, don't you? I don't remember exactly, but I saw your review. 1 million BLUETTI mini fridges. You can use both a coupon and a gift card on the same order. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, guys, you can definitely, if I were you guys, I would take advantage of those BLUETTI bucks promotions. You can get a big discount on your favorite power stations. And as Waveform Science just pointed out, both a coupon and a gift card on the same order to save even more for your favorite power stations. Okay, great. So 69, yeah, happy number. 69 cents for a watt hour, or $0.69 for a watt hour. Great deal. Very affordable, guys. You know what? Don't look down at it, thinking, oh, this is like not as advanced. It's still the best battery. So I would argue that our earlier model that has lithium iron phosphate batteries is still better than the competition that offers lithium ion batteries. Because with lithium ion batteries, you've got 500 to 800 cycles. It's not safe, unfortunately, you know. So 2,500 cycles for such a small and compact power station. It's great. Now, I'm not going to be telling you guys that it's a very advanced unit. It's not a very advanced unit. It doesn't have many advanced features, but it still gets the job done. 12.6 inches by 8.5 inches by 8.7 inches, 21.4 pounds, and it packs 716 watt-hours of battery capacity. If you ever tried to DIY your own unit, or you have a friend who has tried to DIY their own unit, you will know that it's not easy to pack 716 watt-hours of lithium iron phosphate batteries in such a small size, right? And yet, guys, you have it. Like, let's compare it to my laptop, for example. You see, it's suspiciously the same size. So it's really nice and compact, and only 21.4 pounds. And we have everything you need in the box. And also, as a bonus, this adapter is compatible with other power stations of ours too. So check it out, guys. EB70S. Now, with that being said, let's move on. AC300 and B300. All right. So, all right, guys. We talked about the AC300 yesterday, and we'll talk about it today. A300 and B300 is a modular solar generator. So the upper unit does not have the battery inside. B300 is its battery. Even though it might look kind of weird, why would we put the batteries externally? If you think about it, there are actually many advantages for doing that, okay? Number one, I would say that you can choose your battery capacity yourself. So you're not limited by, one battery. You can add more. You can add 1, 2, 3, or 4 batteries maximum. This is very cool. Number two, or actually it should be number one, is that those batteries can be used independently. You guys can see that they have 3 outputs, and those are very high efficiency outputs. We have one 12-volt and 10-amp cigarette lighter port. We have one USB-C port, 100 watts, and one USB-A port, 18 watts. Those are all quick charge, right? Except for 20. This one is the standard one. So not only can you use it, you can also charge it, right? Because it would not count if you can just use it. I'm going to show you the outputs again. 12-volt and 10-amp cigarette lighter port, and USB-C port, 100 watts, and USB-A port, 18 watts. All right? So not only can you use it, but you can also charge it independently. It has AC input that you can charge from with an adapter, and you can also charge from solar panels that has a DC input from 12 to 60 volts, 10 amps. Smash the like button. Yeah, thanks. Smash the like button for sure. You can, yeah. Okay, so you can add from one. You can use one battery that's already 3,072 watt-hours, as it says right here, of battery capacity. But you can also add 2, 3, 4 batteries maximum. So let's calculate it together. 3,072 multiplied by 4. What have we got? We've got 12,288 watt-hours of battery capacity. That's a lot of battery capacity, isn't it? So what do we have here? We have our 12-volt and 30-amp RV plug. Right here we have a lot of cool outputs on our main unit, which is the AC300, okay, for a 12-volt and 30-amp RV plug. We have our 24-volt and 10-amp cigarette lighter port, and it's a 24-volt, not a 12-volt. So it's quick charge, 24-volt. But we had to put a warning here: be careful, don't plug the 12-volt appliances, because you will burn them. You will burn your 12-volt appliances. Many appliances support both 12-volt and 24-volt. However, some appliances only support 12-volt, right? So like, don't plug them in here. USB-C port, 100 watts, quick charge, USB-A port, 18 watts, 2 of them, and a quick charge, and 5 volt 3 amp USB-A ports, 15 watts. Hard tornado coming. Okay, 20 amp max outputs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 20 amp max, 120 volt outputs, 3000 watts maximum, and one NEMA TT30, 30 amp output for RV. You can charge your RV from here, and you can also just, run and charge devices that use this output. And in addition to all of these DC and AC charging outputs, right, we also have 3 outputs here on B300, which is again 12 volt amp. Signal port, especially useful when we have one high efficiency 24 volt, and it's good news, right? It's faster, just better, superior. However, some appliances, they only support 12 volt. So we have one output that supports 12 volts and 10 amps on the B300 battery. So USB-C and USB-A, right? You guys can also see that it shows us something on the screen. So let's take a look at what we have on the screen. And by the way, guys, our third giveaway is in 11 minutes. Yeah, let's take a look at the screen. Okay, so in the center we have the battery, 79% right now. We can get only one battery, right? 79%. Let's go back. Okay, we have our home page here, and we have our PV input. We have our DC1 input voltage and DC1 input power, DC2 input voltage and DC2 input power. And why do we have DC1 and DC2? Well, this is because with this DC or PV charging cable we have included in the box, we have 2 pairs of MC4 connectors, right? So one of them is DC1, the other one is DC2. So we have 2 pairs of MC4 connectors for this PV charging cable. Thanks. All right, and what we have here is our grid input. We have our AC input voltage, AC input power, and AC input frequency. Let me, guys, show you the AC charging cable. It's a big one. So here's our AC charging cable. All right. Again, this aviation plug style. Let's go back. Okay, DC load. We have our DC load here, total DC output power, 24 volt and 10 amp output power. So we have total DC output power. We have our 24 volt and 10 amp output power. We have our 12 volt and 30 amp output power. We have our USB, PD, and wireless output power here combined. Let's go back. Now we have our AC. Let's turn AC off for a second. We have AC output voltage, AC, and by the way, if we turn it on, we have our AC output voltage, AC output power, and you guys can see that when we turn it on, we can see that the AC output voltage is 120.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.5 volts, and output power now is obviously 0 watts, and output frequency is 60 hertz. Great. Now, settings. We can set the language to English or Japanese. Why Japanese? Well, because with some adjustments, this unit can be used in Japan. Not very practical, because you can definitely not take it on a plane to Japan unless you have a private jet. But if you have some appliances that you brought from Japan, for example, you can run them from here, no problem. Okay, so let's go back to settings and switch it back to English. Okay, settings. AC output voltage can be 100 volts or 120 volts. So we'll keep 120 volts, which is standard voltage for America, right? So our device will not be happy with 100 volts, so we'll just keep it 120 volts. AC output frequency, obviously 60 hertz, not 50 hertz. DC1 input source. Again, DC1, DC2 might sound confusing, but it should not be because, again, we have two pairs of MC4 connectors. You will find that we have here DC1. It says DC1. So this pair is red. This cord, this cable is red. This one is black, and it says, oh no, excuse me, one red, one black, obviously. DC1, DC1, and DC2, DC2. So two pairs, one red, one positive, one negative. This pair is DC1, and this pair is DC1, and this pair is DC2. Yeah. Okay, great. So DC1 input source and DC2 input source. So we would guess that the primarily DC input source would be from PV, from photovoltaic, from solar panels, right? So by default, it's set to PV, both for DC1 and DC2. However, if you ever want to charge from other charging methods, for example, from lead-acid batteries or from your car, you would need some additional cables, of course, for that. We don't include them in the box, not to augment the overall cost. But if you ever want to charge from those additional and less commonly used DC charging methods, you surely can. Just make sure that you set the charging method from DC1 and DC2 from the default PV to others, right here, okay? And now you're good to go. Now, what happens if you don't set it to others from PV and you indeed are charging from other charging methods, not from PV? The system will give you an alarm. This is it. So just remember to set it to PV or and others. As a matter of fact, one of them can be set to PV, the other to others, or vice versa. Just again, depending on your situation. When you're charging from solar panels, like literal solar panels, set it to PV. And if you're charging from lead-acid batteries or car, for example, set it to others. Okay, let's go to next, eco mode. Now, eco mode, as it explains right here, it only affects AC, so these outputs, without affecting DC. And the time here is fixed. It's 4 hours. So if you have eco mode on, and it's very easy to have it on, just click this button here. Now it's on. It will turn off your AC inverters in 4 hours if there is no load or if the load is very low. I would recommend you guys keep this mode on because we have a very powerful 3000 watt AC inverter here with some really powerful outputs. Look at that. This is a 30 amp Neon 30 for recreational vehicle use. So you better have your eco mode on because if you accidentally forget to turn your AC inverter off, right here, let me show you where. On the home page, AC is on. Now we're running something. We're done running something. We want to turn the AC inverter off. Good news is that nothing bad will happen if you forget to turn it off, right? The only thing that will definitely happen, make no mistake, it will definitely happen, is that the battery will discharge. And now it's 79%. You have AC on. And coming back in a couple of hours, and now all of a sudden it's like 65%, and you're like, what's wrong? You know, I haven't even run or charged anything from my AC inverter, and I lost like 5–10% of the battery. Well, this is because we have a very powerful AC inverter, and it has some self-consumption. Just mainly to stay on, has to consume battery. So when you're done using it, turn AC on. But guys, again, don't rely on your memory too much, and it's okay to sometimes forget to turn it off. Again, nothing bad will happen, but if you have your eco mode enabled here in the settings, which it is enabled by default, and there is a reason why we enable it by default, at least you will be sure that the system will shut itself down automatically if you forget to do that. Now, machine type, single phase or split phase. By default, it's single phase, right? And single phase is when we're using one AC300. If we want to connect two AC300s together with a communication cable, right? We want to enable split phase. if I click on split face right now, we will get an alarm, and I'll do it on purpose so we can see what the alarm looks like. So I accidentally click on it and we have an alarm right now. Okay, so it shows us alarm. Let's click on the alarm and let's see what happens. Phase integration error. Okay, so it's very easy to fix it. So go back to settings. Next, machine type, single phase. And we can clear this alarm if we want to. And it's gone. Okay, next we have working mode. So working mode is UPS. We have 4 UPS modes. Not only standard UPS, aka offline UPS, but also 3 other UPS modes. So first of all, standard UPS, enable standard UPS mode, yes or no? Yes. Okay, so this is offline UPS, the same UPS we have on EB3A, on AC60, on AC180. We also have the same UPS on AC500, along with 4 other UPS modes. EP500 and 500 Pro, along with 4 other UPS modes. So offline UPS. Next we have, here, time control UPS. So in time control UPS, you can set the time settings and parameter settings. Not only can you actually should, because otherwise it would not work and you wouldn't be using time control UPS, you would be using other mode UPS. So luckily it explains what you have to do right here, and let's read it together. So it says set up 6 shifts for the device. So not to misunderstand with set up to 6 shifts. It actually says set up 6 shifts, not less, not more. 6 shifts for the device for charging. It says or discharging, however, I would say and discharging, and set the time period in order from the earliest to the latest. All right? Yeah. Let's do it after our 3rd giveaway. Let's go back to the let me go back to my desk and let's do our 3rd giveaway. Let me check some comments real quick. Okay, guys. Let's do our 3rd giveaway. Our 3rd giveaway is going to be phone tripod. All right, so let's go. 10-second countdown before we take a screenshot, and whoever's comment is on the very bottom wins. All right, let's go. 10-second countdown starting right now. Yeah, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, let's see who's the winner. GRT. GRT, congratulations. GRT, you won our phone tripod. Okay, this is the winner from YouTube. Now let's go on Facebook. And the same giveaway, but on Facebook. 10-second countdown. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4. No. 5. Right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Perry Albert, congratulations. Congratulations, Perry Albert. All right, all right, all right. So dear giveaway winners, please send us an email to livestream@bluetti.com. livestream@bluetti.com. And let's go back to the screen. How about that? Okay. I'm literally going back to the screen. You get it? Okay, so 2. Yeah. Sorry about that. 1. All right, so yeah, let's set the time. So for example, we want to set the time, period 1 working mode. Okay, so we can set it, let's start charging at 2 a.m. when everybody is asleep. And let's end at 6 a.m. Okay, so period 1, and this is to charge, right? To charge. Now, we wanted to start this charge when the electricity is the most expensive, which is like from 7 a.m., let's say, to, I don't know, 10 a.m.? 7, maybe 7 here, and from 7 to 9 a.m. Yeah, not bad. Next, period number 3, working mode, charge from 9 a.m. No, 9 a.m. that would be, I don't know, let's go back. Set it to, let's say 2 p.m. 2 p.m. and let's go to next and set it to charge from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Well, we are in period 3. We have to set it 6 time periods. So guys, you can play with that. You can experiment with that according to your lifestyle. Just like a pro tip, set it to charge from grid when electricity is the cheapest. Okay, it's usually when no people are using it. It's like, let's say from 1 a.m. or from 12 a.m. from 1 a.m. to, you know, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., right? So, yeah, let's go back. Parameter settings. You can set battery SOC low and battery SOC high. What is SOC? SOC stands for state of charge. So basically, the idea is you can command the battery to stop charging when it reaches a certain percentage. For example, 90%. When it reached 90%, it stops charging. Isn't it cool? Similarly, when it drops down to, let's say, 20%, you want it to stop charging because you want to have emergency power backup, right? So when it reaches, let's say, 20%, it stops charging. It stops running. It cuts off any and every load it's running. So you have 20% left in the tank. Let's go back. Working mode. Yeah, we've got our time control UPS, PV, priority UPS. What percentage you want to be reserved for PV charging? Now, at first it was like, you know what? 99%. However, be realistic. Now, if you live in a very sunny place, it can be even 100%. You know, we can fully charge from solar. However, if you don't live in a very sunny place, right? Set it to something more realistic, like 40%, 30%, 70%. Okay, so what percentage do you want to be charged from solar panels, and what percentage from grid? Customize UPS. Customize UPS, as the name implies or suggests, it's grid charge status enabled or disabled, and time control status enabled or disabled. So first of all, enable them, and then you can control time settings and SOC settings. So this is my favorite mode. You can not only adjust the time, but also the SOC settings. Let's go back. Silent mode, on or off. Next, we have max grid input current. So we have basic mode, and under basic mode, you can set amperage to anything from 1 amps all the way up to 15 amps. For example, it can be 10 amps, right? 10 amps. Can be 9 amps. It can. All the way up to 15 amps. And if you want to go to advanced mode, you can. All you have to do is, as it says right here, safety disclaimer, email BLUETTI customer support. And they will send you the 6-digit code that you can enter here. And I will enter it right now, but I have to hide it from you guys. Oh. Okay, and now I unlocked 30 amps. I unlocked 30 amps. So the reason why we are hiding it from you guys in the first place is because if you want to charge at a speed of 30 amps with your normal 15 amp charging cord, you will burn this device. Okay, you have to have L1430 30 amp receptacle. Otherwise, you will burn this cord, you will burn the device. This is why we really don't want you to burn it, because it's not a cheap unit. We want you guys to use it safely. So absolutely know what you're doing. Know that you're using right cables. Okay, guys, really be safe out there. And now we can go 10, 15 amps, 20 amps, 25 amps, up to 30 amps. Okay, 30 amps now, but I have to have L1430 receptacle, and I have to have 30 amps in the house. Some places don't have it, so stick to the default settings, 15 amps. Unless you absolutely are sure that 15, right? 15. Unless you absolutely are sure what you're doing, and you know that you're not destroying this unit. Because, bad things can happen. Might be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. PV parallel enable on or off. So people were saying, "Oh, look at this. I can't switch to others. When I switch to others, it bounces back to PV." Oh, what's wrong? It's because we have PV parallel enable here. Click off, and now you can switch from PV to others. But when PV parallel is enabled, you cannot. Okay. Bluetooth on. Keep it on, unless you're not planning to use the app for a long time. And then you can, in this case, you can turn off. Wi-Fi on. You can also connect to the app via Wi-Fi. Next, we have buzz settings. Remember how we had an alarm and we heard a buzz? So useful to have it on, even though it's intimidating and anxiety-provoking. But you hear this alarm, but it's better to hear it. It's better to be aware. Touch sound. Now, personal preference. You can like it, you can hate it, you can ignore it. It's all good. You can turn it off. Backlight brightness can be as dim as that. If you have to operate it in a dark environment, it can be as dim as that. And if you're a very bright environment, it can be as bright as that. Date and time. Next. Sleep time. On the screen can be 30 seconds, can be 1 minute, can be 5 minutes, or never. Restore factory settings for the USA. Are you sure you want to restore the device to its factory settings? You know what? If you accidentally clicked something is malfunctioning or something like that, you can always go back to the factory settings. One thing I don't really like about factory settings is just literally one thing. This. I don't like it when it's 1 minute, it's too short. So I'll just click 5 minutes or never. Yeah, but that's really it, and it's pretty cool, guys. Data. We have our product info here, model AC300. We have our serial number, we have our DSP, ARM, HMI, version, and we also have battery pack 1, battery pack 2, battery pack 3 and 4. We have our versions here. Again, we can connect up to 4 batteries, remember? Next, we have inverter and charger info. All this info could and were accessed from the homepage, so we won't be stopping here. Battery information, again, we connect 1 battery only. We can see it's 79%. We can connect 3 more. And alarm history. We cleared it just 10 minutes ago, right? And alarms, no current alarms. Now, let me show you guys the input. Oh, my phone. Okay. All right, so here's the input. Yeah. Here's our AC input. It's 100 to 120 volts and 30 amps. Here's our DC input. It's 12 to 150 volts and 12 amps by 2. And here's our communication interface to connect 2 AC300s together if we need to. Now let's move a little bit here. Yeah, and let's see what we have here. And we have our and we have our DC input here, which is 12 to 60 volts and 10 amps. This is for B300 batteries. You can connect additional battery, or you can connect additional solar panel, or you can even charge it independently. And here's your adapter input, 58.8 volts DC and 8 amps, just like on T500 adapter. Okay. All right. So you might be wondering, what is the maximum AC input? What is the maximum DC input, right? Okay, so for AC input, it's 3,000 watts maximum. If you have 120 volts and 30 amps, right? And again, you guys, you have to have this 30 amp AC charging cable, NEMA L1430. It is not included in the box, but it's available on Amazon and on our website. For DC, as you guys saw, the voltage limitation was 12 to 150 volts and 12 amps by 2. And the maximum input is 2,400 watts, okay? You can even combine AC and DC at the same time. You will get 5,400 watts max. It's crazily fast. It's super fast. 5,400 watts maximum. But you require 2 B300 2 B300 batteries, not S. 2 B300 batteries for that. Okay. Now, how big is it? It's 20.5 inches by 12.5 inches in width, 20.5 inches in length. The height is 14.1 inches and the weight is 47.6 pounds. You probably thought it would be heavier, right? But it's only 47.6 pounds because there is no battery inside. The battery, however, is 20.5 inches by 12.5 inches, same length and width with the AC300. The height is 10.5 inches and the weight is 79.6 pounds. A bit heavy, isn't it? But come on, guys, 3,072 watt hours of battery capacity. Of course, it's going to be heavy. All right. How much power does your motor? Okay. All right. Okay. Whoa, a lot of comments. Price. AC300 is $1,399. However, remember that AC300 cannot work without B300. To prove this point, I'm just going to turn off the battery. And as you guys can see, the main unit turns off shortly after we turn off the battery. So similarly, if I turn, if I turn the battery, the main unit also turns on. Yeah. So let me show you the app real quick. Here's our app. Let's go to my device and AC300. Where is it? AC300 here. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, this is so perfect. AC300, we can turn DC, AC on and off. Easy. We've done that before. We know that. Okay, so what else can we do? We can set the default connection mode to cloud, which is Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth. So the cool thing is when you connect it via Bluetooth is that, let's reconnect right now. And oh no, this one is AC500, AC300. So when you connect it via Bluetooth, you have access to firmware upgrades. And you can, you can upgrade your system over the air. Check for updates. We are up to date. Now, as long as you're up to date, I think a better option would be connecting via cloud or Wi-Fi, because now you can control it from anywhere in the world. And let's reconnect it. Okay, we have our user manuals here. Really nice in PDF. So this is our user manual in PDF in the app. Yeah, there we go. Right? But we also have a share device option, carbon emission factor, and homepage display. We can display on our homepage. UPS, remember how we were trying to set the UPS from the screen? You can do all the same things in here. Customize UPS, peer priority UPS, standard UPS, or time control UPS. And yeah, select UPS here. Next we have auto sleep of the screen. 5 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds. And we can learn about device here. We can copy the serial number, communication board, SN, etc. And of course, we can see the DC output, the AC output, the grid input, and the PV input. We can turn DC on and AC on. This is really cool because, for example, if you forgot to turn the AC or DC off, you can do it from the app, right? Via Bluetooth, via Wi-Fi, not a Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth too, but like when you on Bluetooth, you have to be physically close to the device, like talking 30, 40 feet from the device. And Wi-Fi, it's much better, much more convenient. So you can change the name of the device if you want to. And you can unbind the device if you want someone else to use it. Okay guys, we have 7 minutes before the end of our live stream, so I would like to tell you guys that the price for AC300 and B300 right now is $2,599. You can also get a bundle AC300, B300, and PV350 portable solar panel. 350 is a nice and big portable solar panel. 46.5 volts and 350 watts of input maximum. And the bundle, AC300, B300, and PV350 is $3,348, okay? So we also offer the following bundles, EB70S and PV120, and we have a discount code, which is EB70S PV120. Enter this discount code at a checkout to save $30. Again, it's EB70S PV120. Also, we have a discount code for PV120 itself. So for PV120, the original price is $279, and the discounted price is $249. Discount code is live PV120. PV200. The original price is $449, and discounted price is $429. It's $20 off. Discount code is LifePV200. Okay, let's see. We have our last giveaway in an hour, in a minute and 30 seconds. Last giveaway, BLUETTI mini fridge, is only on YouTube. So guys, if you're watching us on Facebook right now, give us a like and jump on YouTube, okay? Jump on YouTube and join our live stream on YouTube, because our last giveaway is only on YouTube. Okay, great. All right, guys. Okay, so waiting for you guys to join our YouTube live stream. If you're planning to purchase PV120 or PV200 or EB70S and PV120, remember to enter the discount codes at checkout. You can just copy the discount codes from the YouTube video's description, from this live stream's description, okay? Where do you find the shipping trays? Spinning tray, sorry. Okay. All right, so 14 seconds. Oh my God, only 14 seconds left before the last giveaway. And it's a big one. It's going to be BLUETTI fridge. Yeah. Okay, BLUETTI fridge. That's a big one. That's a big giveaway, isn't it? It's a big one. Okay, guys. Oh, it's time to start. It's time to start our last giveaway. Mini fridge for Bob. Yeah. It's going to be a third one, Bob. Third mini fridge of yours. Okay. All right. Those angles are super clean. Now, those guys are super clean. Okay, BLUETTI mini fridge for Bob. Let's go. Full size one. No, not full size one. LOL. I see what it did there. Not full size one. No. Mini one. Mini one. I have lots of DR. BLUETTI, let's go. 10-second countdown, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, nervous, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Whoa! Who dat? Let's see. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Rambling Bob Reviews. Congratulations. Rambling Bob Reviews. This is really fortunate. So Rambling Bob Reviews, congratulations on yet another mini fridge. Okay, that's really great. Happy for you, Bob. Guys, I'll see you guys again soon. So and thank you for joining this live stream so much. If everything goes well, our next lesson is gonna be on Monday. Even though I'm skeptical because of the weather conditions here. So anyway, please subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Give us a like. Give this live stream a like. That definitely supports our channel and makes us able to do those giveaways and also live streams. I missed everything tonight except for the mini fridge. Yes, I need one. Care to pay it forward, Bob. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time, hopefully soon. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook, BLUETTI Global. You can also check us out on Instagram and on other platforms. Take care, guys. Thank you for choosing BLUETTI. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.